Obviously, you got injured back end of last season. I say back end, whenever the season ended last year, and through the summer, I'd imagine it was quite difficult being able to do your rehab without really knowing whether there was a rush to get back.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing it all properly. Like Matt was sending me stuff over to do in the first 10 weeks. That was the duration of my injury. I was still doing some sort of work, but yeah, it was a bit strange not knowing whether we were going to get back. So I was just hoping that we was going to get into the playoffs and be fit for that, be fit for the selection. But unfortunately not. But a bit of a blessing in disguise for me, just to get that extra time off to make it heal properly.
Yeah, and I guess it's really weird because obviously with a hamstring injury, and particularly given the rules and regulations about going out and doing any kind of runs, you're quite limited in what you could do in terms of getting it back to some kind of full
I mean,
fitness.
yeah. After it recovered, I started to feel better. I started doing road runs, which isn't ideal personally, but after that I did find a pitch when they opened up some sort of things. So I found a pitch near mine and done some more football-based work with a couple of my pals. But apart from that, yeah, road running isn't my forte, but it's got to be done when it's a thing like COVID.
Yeah, and obviously in terms of coming back pre-season, obviously the blessing for you, as you say, you were coming back fit, but obviously not match fit, and that's what pre-season's all about, isn't it? To try and get the cobwebs off.
Yeah, literally. I think everyone was a bit rusty the first couple of days, but once you get back in the first run or a bit of possession or something just to get your legs going again, you start getting that momentum back and started to get used to the ball.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because when you have a hamstring injury, the last thing you want to be doing necessarily is sprinting. But that's what pre-season's all about, isn't it? You have to do those explosive runs. Is it a mental thing as well as a physical thing sometimes?
At the start, yeah, it was a little bit of a mental thing. I was gradually, I wasn't doing 100% when they were telling me to do it. I was doing about 80, 90s just to get myself back into it. But since that, it's gone out of my head now. So I've been 2 games in now, so I think I've been sprinting around. Well, I hope I have. Yeah, it's all good now.
And in terms of the games programme, every season when you talk about pre-season, the players want to just get involved in matches. A little bit different this year, obviously, in terms of the surroundings and everything, but can you just concentrate on getting the fitness in the bank?
Yeah, I mean, we're gradually getting, we've done 245s already now, which is perfect for us. I don't think you need much more so early on in pre-season, especially with some days the heat's been really hot. So I think, yeah, just gradually getting that time, and then hopefully we'll be hitting 60s next week, and then get into 90s.
Yeah, and for you personally, obviously, you must have been really pleased with how much of a contribution you made when you come across from Barnet, and obviously found yourself a regular spot straight away, which is ultimately what you're after.
Oh yeah, I was delighted. I was contemplating when I first signed whether I was going to be on the bench and get integrated in, but the gaffer's put his full trust in me, and I've, thank God, played every minute since I've been here. So yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Has that faith from the management really helped you? Because as you say, sometimes when we make the step up, it takes a while to adjust, but because you know the manager knows what you can do, you can go out there and express yourself.
Yeah, it's so. I'm so thankful for what he's put into me, and hopefully I've been repaying him with the performance I've been putting on. But I know I can't take my foot off the gas because I've been dropped previously at other clubs and I expect to be dropped here if I'm not putting in the performances that he expects.
Yeah, and I guess with the target of the 12th of September as the first league game, everybody kind of has a little bit of clarity in terms of looking forward now. And as players, that's what you want, don't you? You know that the situation globally is a little bit different, but as footballers, you know when your season starts.
Yeah, when there's 3 points on the line, there's nothing that will get in your way, and everyone's just looking forward to that day.